Wisdom, the final frontier to true knowledge. Welcome to Wisdom Trek, where our mission is to create a legacy of wisdom, to seek out discernment and insights, to boldly grow where few have chosen to grow before. Hello, my friend. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, your captain on our journey to increase wisdom and create a living legacy. Thank you for joining us today as we explore wisdom on our second millennium of podcast. This is day 1322 of our trek, and time for a 3-minute mini trek called Humor Unplugged. Our Thursday podcast will provide you with a clean and short funny story to help you to lighten up and live a rich and satisfying life. Something to cheer you and provide a bit of levity in your life. We are told in Proverbs chapter 15, verse 30, "A cheerful look brings joy to the heart. Good news makes for good health." We are also encouraged in Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22. "A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a broken spirit saps a person's strength." Consider this your vitamin supplement of cheer for today. So let's jump right in with today's funny, which is titled, "I Can't Understand You." It was a bitterly cold winter day, but old Mr. Miller was bound and determined to do some ice fishing so he could have some fresh fish for dinner. He got up early and headed to the nearby lake. Mr. Miller walked to his usual fishing spot on the frozen lake. He set up a shelter, cut a hole in the ice, and dropped in his fishing line. He was there almost an hour without even a nibble. As he bundled up more trying to keep warm, he noticed little Johnny, a neighbor boy, strutting out onto the ice, pitch a lean-to, and proceed to cut a hole in the ice not far from him. Mr. Miller thought to himself, "Yeah, good luck, kid. I've been here for over an hour, and the fish aren't biting today." To his surprise, little Johnny dropped in his fishing line, and minutes later, he hooked a largemouth bass. Old Mr. Miller couldn't believe his eyes, but chalked it up to just plain luck. But shortly thereafter, little Johnny pulled in another large catch. He watched little Johnny for almost an hour, and the young boy kept catching fish after fish. Finally, Mr. Miller could take it no longer, so he exited his hut and proceeded over to little Johnny's lean-to. In a rather loud and irritated voice, he said, "Johnny, I've been here for nearly 2 hours without even a nibble. You've been here less than an hour and you've caught a half a dozen fish. How do you do it?" Little Johnny responded, "Revolver weep a worm's warm." Mr. Miller, knowing he was a bit hard of hearing, said, "What was that?" Little Johnny again responded, "Revolver weep a worm's warm." "Look," old Mr. Miller snarled, "speak clearly, son. I can't understand a word you're saying." Little Johnny spat the contents of his mouth into his hand and declared, "You have to keep the worms warm." I hope that brought a smile to your face today. If it did, pass that smile on to someone else. We could all use a good smile every day. And our Thursday thought is, speak clearly if you speak at all. Carve every word before you let it fall. And our verse for today is Proverbs chapter 17, verse 27. "A truly wise person uses few words. A person of understanding is even-tempered." And just as you enjoy these nuggets of humor, please encourage your friends and family to join us and to come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. If you'd like to listen to any of the past 1,321 treks or read the Wisdom Journals, they are all available at wisdom-trek.com. And I encourage you to subscribe to Wisdom Trek on your favorite podcast player so that each day will be downloaded to you automatically. And thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal each day. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and then leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward. Enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you tomorrow for Philosophy Friday.